Hi, my name is Joshua Warner, and we are here at Cedar Hill State Park at Joe Pool Lake. And make sure we have the right location. This is Cedar Hill, Texas. Okay, so today I want to talk to you about 5 things that can help you become more skilled and knowledgeable in life and anything you want to do. But today I've decided to use fishing because it's so diverse and there's so many ways you can fish, and I mean so many. You cannot not mention. And it's like Forrest Gump and explaining how much shrimp that he used to make different things. It's a ridiculous amount of fishing you can do. And the first one that I want to talk to you about is infatuation. And what I mean by infatuation, I mean, do you like it? I caught my first fish when I was 2 years old. I caught a piranha in the Amazon. And as soon as I caught that fish, I knew I was hooked. I knew I was 2 years old, but I still knew in my heart that I liked it. And also, what I mean by liking it, I mean, think about it in your mind in a sense of like, do you see yourself fishing or whatever, in my case, fishing for 5, 10, 15 years? And I've been fishing now for, I'm 27. I've been fishing now for 25 years. So that's pretty good, right? That's pretty good. And I enjoy it. I love it. So in this, can you see yourself either doing whatever it is in life, fishing, anything you want? Do you see yourself doing it? That was point number 1. Point number 2 is information. Now, information, when you can't just have infatuation in order to be good at something. You have to have more. You have to have more. You have to have information. You have to have knowledge about what you want. Otherwise, you're not going to have fun at all, or anything, or do good in what you're doing. You need to know what you're facing. You need to know what the fish are biting on. In this case, you need to know the conditions. Sometimes you even need to know the water temperature, because it lets you know how deep or how shallow the fish are. That's number 2. Number 3 is preparation. As you can see, I have some stuff here for preparation. I love to fish, and part of preparation is buying the right tackle. And this is all basically topwater and shallow fishing lures. And I fish for bass, so this is bass lures. This is just one kind. This is only a very limited variety of stuff, but these are expensive, so I can't just go out and buy, a ton. Stay within your budget. Another thing, stay within your budget. That's just one, and these are more deeper lures, and this is only a basic amount, just basically get different colors and stuff. So in preparation, you need to have different styles. That way, wherever the fish are, you can fish it and you can catch them. That's preparation. And also in preparation, when I was a kid and I got my first good quality reel, which was a baitcaster, kind of like this one. It's kind of nice. It looks kind of expensive because it is expensive. It's not just something you can cast out there. You have to practice using this reel. Otherwise, you'll backlash it, which means that you're going to, it's also another word for it is called a bird's nest. And what happens is when a line goes backwards instead of forward when the lure is coming out. So you have to prepare yourself. You have to put your thumb on it, perfect timing, so when it lands in the water, you can stop it. Well, anyways, in the backyard, I would cast it, backyard towards trees or whatever, and try to stop it just before it gets to the tree. Because when I'm fishing, there's going to be different types of debris or logs out there, and I want to be able to know what I'm doing, and so that way I'm not wasting fishing line or wasting time trying to take out the bird's nests that are in the reel. So that's one thing I did, and that helped out so much when I got to the water and I was fishing. And so that's part of preparation. That's just one small thing that I did. And so that's preparation that you can do. Okay, now step 3. Number 4 is application. Now it's all the skills that you have, you know, like I just said, like it's muscle memory. What I just told you about with the reel and casting, knowing when to stop it. It's the same thing as shooting a basketball. You just have this. You just know when you need to release it, how much strength you need to give for it, so it can go in the basket. Same time, same concept. Okay, so in application, it's using everything that you know, whether it's skills or whether it's knowledge. And you have to put those together so that way you can be efficient at whatever you do in life or fishing. You know, in life things are going to happen and you need to, okay, and in life there are different things that are going to come your way, and sometimes you may or may not be ready for it. So you need to, you know, you need to apply everything that you've learned for what's coming up, you know. And then one of the things that I like to do is I like to fish on the lake, which on the boat, on the lake. And when you're fishing on the lake on the boat compared to fishing on shore, it's a whole different ball game. It's so much difference. And when you're applying those skills and knowledge compared to bank fishing, it's a whole different thing. And so you need to be completely well-rounded in what you like to do or whatever it is that's happening. You need to be well-rounded in everything you're doing. Be a good circle. Don't be a square. Have knowledge in everything that you do. That way that anything that happens, you'll be prepared for it. And the fifth thing that I want to talk about, number 5, is determination. Determination. And determination is basically another word for, like, maybe I guess passion. You could use passion for this in its place, just so you understand what I'm trying to say. And so being determined, it just basically means that you know what you can do, you know what your abilities are. And sometimes there are times where you go through a dry point. Okay, you go through a dry point where maybe you're fishing, and I'm out here fishing at Joe Pool Lake today. I was fishing with a friend. We didn't catch a dang thing, but we just enjoyed ourselves and had fun. You know, sometimes you don't want to be there because you're not catching anything. I've been going through times where I'd fishing 2-3 hours, I would not catch a single fish, but I still enjoy it. You know, you don't just quit just because you had a bad day. It's the same thing, opposite side. You know, I could be fishing a couple hours and catch 15 fish and just have a blast. And so, you know, that's what I mean by being determined. You know, is, you know, finish it out. Finish strong. So today, those are the 5 things that I had to talk to you about. And that was infatuation, information, preparation, application, and determination. So just think about those things, because those things can be applied to anything. And the reason why I applied it to fishing is because fishing is so different and so weird. And I really enjoy fishing, and I hope that this is something that will help you in the future in life and whatever you decide to do. Thank you.